Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to make this festive red, white, and blue macarons, which are perfect to celebrate 4th of July. They're filled with cream cheese frosting and raspberry jam, and we're making all different colors from the same batch of macarons. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. I post new videos every week. Place a bowl over a pan with barely simmering water. Add sugar and egg white powder to the bowl. Egg white powder is completely optional, you don't have to use it. And if you skip it, you don't have to change anything else in the recipe. Add the egg whites to the bowl and whisk until the sugar has completely melted. You can test by touching the mixture between your fingers, and if you don't feel any sugar granules, you can remove it from the heat. Then transfer the syrup to the bowl of a mixer. With the whisk attachment, start whisking on low, and then gradually start increasing the speed to medium, and you can finish whipping on medium or medium-high. Whip until stiff peaks have formed. When you pull the whisk up, the peaks should be shooting straight up, not bending down to the side. Pour the sifted powdered sugar and almond flour into the stiff meringue. And start folding with a spatula. Fold just until you see no more dry ingredients in the meringue. As soon as you see no more dry ingredients in the meringue, stop stirring, and then divide the batter between 3 different bowls. Work with one bowl at a time, leaving the other bowls covered meanwhile. To the first batter, I'm going to add some white powder food coloring. If you don't have white powder food coloring, you can just skip it, or you can use the white gel food coloring. Stir the batter until the perfect consistency is achieved. The batter should be flowing slowly and effortlessly off the spatula. You should be able to draw several figure eights with the batter that's flowing off the spatula without having it break up. Once the batter achieves the perfect consistency, transfer it to a piping bag and secure the top with a tie so the batter doesn't escape while piping, and also to keep the batter from drying out. Now it's time to work with the second batter. I colored the second batter red. Add food coloring and stir until the perfect consistency is achieved. You might need quite a bit of food coloring to achieve a very deep red tone. Once the batter is at the perfect consistency, transfer it to a piping bag and secure the top with a tie. Now it's time to work with the last batter. I colored the last batter blue. After adding food coloring, stir until the perfect consistency is achieved. The batter should be flowing off the spatula slowly and effortlessly. Then transfer the blue batter to a piping bag and also secure the top with a tie. Now it's time to start piping. Position the piping bag over the center of the circle template and start applying gentle pressure to release the batter. And then pull the bag up, twisting slightly at the top. Once you've piped as many circles as you could, bang the trays against the counter to release any air bubbles. And you can also use a toothpick to pop any remaining air bubbles from the surface of the shells. Let the trays sit for a while so the shells will dry out a little bit. I usually leave about 20 to 40 minutes. It depends on how humid the day is and also on how much food coloring you have added. The macarons are ready to be baked when you can touch the surface of a macaron and it doesn't stick to your finger. I baked my macarons at a 325 Fahrenheit oven. The best oven temperature for you might be different than for me. So it's good to experiment with your own oven to find out what is the best temperature for you to bake macarons in it. And also, I bake each tray for a total of 15 to 20 minutes. You know the macarons are done baking when you try to move a macaron and it shouldn't feel jiggly. Remove the macarons from the oven and let them cool down before proceeding with the filling. Now we're going to make a simple cream cheese frosting. Beat the softened cream cheese and butter together in the bowl of an electric mixer for about 2 minutes. With the mixer off, add powdered sugar to the bowl. Then mix on low to incorporate and raise the speed and beat on medium-high for about 1 minute. Now I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla bean paste and stir to combine. Then transfer the frosting to a piping bag. Now to assemble the macarons, I'm going to drizzle some melted white chocolate over the macaron shells. Simply melt the white chocolate and place it in a piping bag and snip the end with scissors. And I'm also going to place these fun sprinkles on top. Pipe a ring of cream cheese frosting around the edge of each bottom macaron shell. Fill the middle of the macaron with a little bit of raspberry jam. You can make your own raspberry jam or you can use store-bought. Then top with a decorated macaron. Let the macarons mature in the fridge overnight before serving. For the full recipe and instructions, go to paisandtacos.com. I'm going to put a link down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!